Today we're going to be replacing this electrical box here in the bedroom. This is I believe the original box to the house. It's not really a fan grade box. They had a fan on here when I moved in, and it's just very wobbly and not correct. So we're going to take this out, replace it with a fan box. We're going to change it to a 14.3 so that at some point down the road I can have a dimmer and fan control on the wall and get it all ready for a ceiling fan finally. So first thing we got to do is get this box out of here. I'm going to tape a bag to the ceiling to collect some of the dust and whatever falls, because these boxes, at least the other ones I've done, have been putting up a fight to get out, and it makes a mess. And I always try to work very clean because a customer doesn't want to sit there and clean up a mess. I don't want to sit here and clean up a mess, so don't make one. I know this box is wired correctly as I check it, so we can just take this off and we don't have to be super careful this time. Some of the stuff in the house is really weird, but this one is simple, straightforward. And we have to cut a hole a little bit bigger as well because this opening is too small to fit the new box, because the new box is a 4-inch and this I believe is a 3. It doesn't even look like a 3. It might only be like a 2 or something. Maybe this is a 2 and the other one's a 3. I don't remember. I'm not using the one I typically use. I usually use the Westinghouse, or branded Westinghouse. Who makes it I don't really know, but the Westinghouse Safe T boxes, I just feel that those are a little bit more sturdy than some of the other options out there. But this will do fine. I'm just gonna put one of the ones in from the Home Depot. I think they're the commercial electric brand, which is okay. Okay, that should be good. I'm also going to shut off this air conditioner in case a big chunk falls or whatever happens and the bag does happen to fall. This will just blow dust all over the room, which we don't need. So I'll shut that off and hope for the best here. Alright, so let's go upstairs and get this box off of there. I have no lighting in the attic, so we're going to need a drop light and a couple of extension cords. That's not ideal. This reel is supposed to make things easier, not more difficult. Oh boy. Well, as they say, never a dull moment. Why does this keep doing that? Usually this works fine. Alright, one cord should be enough. We do have to go all the way across the house, but I think this is at least an 100-foot cord or so it ought to reach just fine. Alright, preliminary tools that we're going to need. Let's see here. We're going to need, I don't think it's going to be screwed in. Let's go up there and check and see what it looks like. Because some of them have been screwed in, some of them haven't. I don't know what to expect. It's not too hot up here today. It's been raining and cloudy most of the day, so it shouldn't be too bad. There is no floor up here, so moving around is not the easiest task on the knees. But such is life. I don't come up here often enough to warrant installing a floor. So here's one of the hallway boxes. We got to change that to a fan box. Oh, it's going to be kind of complicated because there's all sorts of stuff in there. At least I think that's, yeah, that's the hallway. It's not going to be a fun fun operation there. It's going to take some time. But we're going to put 2 ceiling fans in the hallway. And then I got to move the light into the center. So we'll get that done eventually. Okay, and then there's a light situation over there I gotta deal with. There's a light outside, but it doesn't work because the wire doesn't go anywhere. Durr. I'll fix that one day too. That's low priority. I don't go on that side of the house much. Okay, here's where we're gonna be working. Okay, here's our culprit. Now this one is different than the rest of them. I don't know why, but it is. The other ones like screwed onto the side here, and that was it. And this one is attached to a to this brace thing, which is not strong enough to hold a fan. That's only good enough for a light, and it's just stapled in there, so that should be, it should be fairly simple to remove it. And then we'll take this box and we'll put this box, we'll move it up and just mount it over here or something, and then run that 14.3 down into the new box, and then eventually I'll replace this room with the 14.3, put it down the wall and everything. But that's, I'm not doing that today. That's a winter project. This is it's way too hot for that today. I'm already sweating. Look at this, and all I did was walk across the floor. So minimal work up here. But if I do that 14.3 halfway, at least I don't have to take the whole fan apart and everything when I go to make the change. So it saves me some time going forward. Plus, if the wire wears out from changing the fan all the time, I can just cut it and push some more in. So even though that's not the conventional way of doing it, that's the way I want it done. So that's that. Okay, so we're gonna need, I'll show you the new box here. This is the new box that's gonna go in. It requires a circular cut. This is a 3-inch, right? And don't say, it looks like a 3-inch to me. I think what's up there is a 2. So No, what's up there is a 3. It's got that reducer thing too. That it's got a name to it. I don't remember what it is. Okay, so we'll need this and this and this to pry it off. That should be good enough. And yes, I realize half of this video is just going to be me walking across the attic floor. Oh, that's what this operation entails. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so hopefully you can see this correctly. A little more pesky. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was easier than the other ones have been. Alright, so I'm gonna have to remove this staple as well, I think. Alright, so this I'll talk about all these crumbs now. They just kind of go in there and keeps a nice and clean workplace. Alright, so we're going to remove, I gotta get the screwdrivers now. Here we go again. Let's see, actually while I'm down there, I will go ahead and mark the, well, yeah, I should cut it from down below. I could cut it from above, but then if you don't slice the sheetrock with a blade first, it'll tear and you get a crummy hole, which I don't want. Okay. Now this gets a little frustrating because I can't get through the hallway with this here. I have to keep pulling this back like this in order to get by. But not something I do often enough to bother trying to get stairs put in or something. Okay, I don't know where my sheetrock knife is. Try to use this, it's not ideal. Let's mark this. Alright, everything looks good so far here with the bag. The tape is holding strong. Oh. Huh. That's kind of weird. It almost fits. Why the heck was it so far off on the other ones then? Oh, I just made a mess. Didn't take long. Well, that's interesting. I don't know why it almost fits correctly this time. Well, we're barely cutting any off then. Alright, this won't be as difficult as I thought. I'm gonna cut it from above. I'll cut through with the knife down below here, and I'm gonna cut in above. So if we go like this, now let's see here. This part, the hole is in good shape, so cut off here where it's not. All right, so this is all we got to do is just cut off a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the utility knife here and I'm going to cut. Well, I guess we'll just cut it with this. Jeez. That's not in good condition at all. What the heck? I don't know why that's falling apart so easily. That's kind of weird. Alright, perfect. The box now fits through. So I'll leave the hole at that size. That's good enough. Okay, so now I had preferred it to make a more of a snug fit because that would make it easier to install one person, but well, such is life. This is what we have to work with. Right, so we'll just clean up the hole in the top a little bit, you know, these pieces of paper out of there. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. And now we can start to prepare the box. So inside the box, we're going to have some 14-3 going in there. So we use this punch out. And we'll say, let's leave this much extra upstairs. Now, these typically only for 14.2, but it looks like they're working okay. Yeah, seems fine. That's a bit of a problem because you got to figure the screw is going to be here. So it has to go I guess it has to go like that. This is what they say you're supposed to use now, these plastic connectors. I don't know, I'm not into that. I like the old-fashioned metal stuff. Makes a better connection, it's more reliable. Sure, it takes an extra minute or two to set up, but I'd rather spend a little bit extra time and have a quality product than something I don't like. Alright, so we'll attach our bond right here. Okay, the box is now bonded, and we can tighten this up here. Okay, so the box is ready to go in now, and it's going to sit on this block like that. Okay, so now we have to get this block in the ceiling, and it gets a little tricky now because we got to figure out what height the block needs to be installed at. So let me think about this for a minute. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to cut the board to size, we're going to jam it in there, and then we're going to screw the box to it with just a basic with just one screw, and then we'll cut this a little bit and screw this to it so that it can't go past up the ceiling. Then I'll go back upstairs and pull it the rest of the way. So let's see here. I'm just going to cut this in the attic. I thought I had a saw somewhere. It might be in the bedroom still. Yep, there it is. So I'll close this back up here just because stuff might fall while it's working. It's not really sticky anymore because it's already been used, but it's better than nothing. It just started raining again. It don't matter, it doesn't leak up here. here we go. So we need to cut this board to fit in between here. And it has to be pretty much exact. Not a lot of room for errors here. All right, this is good fit here. It's a little bit firm, which is kind of what we wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle it like that so that it's kind of secure. And now I'm going to go screw the box to it, and then I'll put the piece of wood on there, and then we'll come back and I'll be able to pull the piece of wood up with the box, and it'll stop when it's flush with the ceiling. And then we'll be able to put the screws in the board and get that in place. Nice if I could see where I'm going. Of course, if there was a second person, this would take a quarter of the time, but there isn't. So these are the tricks you learn doing this stuff alone. I need a little, like a 1/2 inch screw. Good, we still got half the charge left. Alright, so have screws in here, and we just want like one-inch screws. Oh, that's lovely. There it is. This is all busted up anyways, probably no point in bothering with that. It's 2-inch. Here we go, 1-inch. This is what I was looking for. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The saw is upstairs still. I need this to... I don't need no saw. So what we'll do here is we're gonna screw a hole, or drill a hole rather, into this piece of wood and attach it to there. Okay, so we'll attach this to the beam and then we'll screw the board on. Now this part may start getting a little messy because I can't have the bag in the way while I'm doing this. It is what it is. Hopefully I can get this up there without the wire being in the way. I forgot about that. It would be a problem. Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, maybe not, because this needs to go like this ultimately. Really? It's gonna be a pain in the neck. Alright, that's flush up against the wood now. That's what we needed. And now it's falling. This is not supposed to be the difficult part. Come on, what's going on here? Why is this all screwed up? Great. Well, that didn't work. All right. Well, at this point, this is deteriorating so much that we probably have enough gap to just sit there and feel when it's below. Yeah, we do. All right, well then this is all irrelevant. Then we'll just go up in the attic and go move on. And this is tape is getting covered in sheetrock dust. That's not working anymore. And there's a mess. Whatever. Well, this would have worked if I don't know why it didn't stay in place. Something's flaky up there. So that gets a 0. The bed's a mess. We'll just go upstairs and deal with it from there. So what we'll do is we need to lag in the beam, and we'll attach the box from below once it's lagged in place. So we need, let's see here, I'll actually use this drill, and we'll need, I use these lags, 4 a piece, got the bit. And we got a pre-drill so that it doesn't split. That should be good there. Where's that 1-inch screw? I think I am going to screw it back to the... I'll screw it back to the beam upstairs, because it'll just make it easier if it's stuck on there so I can get the alignment. I don't know why I couldn't get it to screw on there the way it was. Should have been able to. Where's that little 1-inch screw? Oh, great. Well, I'm going to have to find that at some point today, because I can't just have a screw floating around. Absolutely not. Well, I guess we'll use one of these, which is going to be 5/16. Let's see if we do the wiring too. I'll just come back. There's too much going on. You know, I carry so many tools up a ladder. My knees can only do this 1 or 2 more times today. This is going to sit on there pretty much like that. So let's just put this in. If I seem irritated, there's a reason why. I just went over, before the taping of this, I went over to my off-site location, which is about a half an hour away, to put some things over there, and I forgot the flipping key, and so I couldn't put anything over there. Traffic was horrendous. Took me an hour and some change to get back home. I wasted a whole afternoon, and I just can't stand stuff like that. It's not a lot gets me mad, but things like that really get under my skin. And that's why this is irritating, because I was irritated about that. I'm going to attach the rest of them down below. I'm going to have to get some kind of a medallion to put on here, because the ceiling is just wrecked. This is like, usually I think the sheetrock is like 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. This has got to be like 3/8 maybe. It's really thin, and I don't know why it's like that, but it's just breaking apart as I work here, which is not helpful. And I forgot the level. Jeez. It's got to go somewhere. Let's see, I can kind of feel down below here. Yeah, see, look at that. There's a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch gap, which wasn't there before. It's going to be, yeah, that's pretty much level, just like that. You know, give or take the adjustments to make it level. So let's use that as the placement. Great. No flipping charge in the batteries. Nothing. There we go. Okay, I need to go get the level so we can check the levelness of this, and I'll look at it from downstairs very quick to see how the placement is. Hopefully it's semi-close. pretty sure I have some of those medallions somewhere. Otherwise, I guess I gotta go back to the store. Actually, you know what? If I'm gonna use the medallion, I might need to lower that box a little bit. 'Cause I remember that in the computer room, I used the medallion because the ceiling was trashed in there too, for a different reason. And I had a hard time putting the canopy screws on because the medallion didn't allow any space to work, which I don't quite understand the design of that thing, of the medallion. So I think I'm gonna actually lower it down a bit. I'm definitely gonna need the medallion in there. I can't find the medallions, not a clue where they are. Not wasting any more time on it, just go buy another one. I'll use them eventually because I'm gonna need at least 2 for the hallway and then probably some for the computer room, so they'll get used. It's just stupid to know that you have something on hand and not be able to use it because it's missing. Okay, I think the box is in the right place in terms of height. It's a little bit down below the ceiling, which is fine for use with the medallion. So let's get it leveled and wired in, and that'll be that. I'll do the ceiling fan another day because I gotta go out and buy a new medallion. Plus I gotta go back to the other location again to put the stuff over there because it's thinking the car is full of stuff. It's just not, I can't use it like that. It's been a frustrating day, and the stupid gutters are leaking, and this is becoming really painful. I keep doing this. Ow. Okay. Let's see what are we looking like here. It's not too bad actually. It's pretty close. Alright, that's about as level as it needs to be. Alright, this is pretty much like that. Can't believe there's almost an inch gap over there now for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. It's very stupid and annoying. Okay. Okay, that's level that way. And it's almost level this way. That's pretty good. No, it's not perfect, but at this rate it's not going to be. It's not that far off. It is far off. What the heck? I check it and it wasn't. I can't fix it now. In no way. It's too far off. Only thing I could potentially do is have to re-drill the hole over here, maybe lower it down. If I push it down like that, it's all crooked now. Oh gosh, it's even worse. I don't understand what's going on with this. Now it's twisted in every which way. Look at this one. What the heck? It's just getting worse and worse. I don't understand why is it so far off. This is crazy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this. I might have to get a new piece of wood. I'm not sure we're in the hole anymore, which might cause it to strip. Now it's level across, but it's not level this way. All right, that's much better. That looks pretty good. All right, that I can live with. That's pretty close. All right, let me get the other screw in on the bottom, because that's the way it keeps going out of whack that way. And once I get the other screw in, it won't be able to keep turning like that. Oh, great. Come on. Well, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. It's gonna have to be good enough. It's just too hot up here to keep playing with it. Plus, I still gotta do all the wiring. So we're not even done with this nonsense. Well, all things considered, it's not too bad. That's pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. That's good enough. Okay, so this is in place now. So now we got to do the wiring aspect. How is this attached? It's not, okay. This box, this is just floating around in here. Really? I don't have any screws up here, do I? To connect this box to the... need to connect this box to the floor here. I don't have any stinking screws up here. Tisk. Another trip downstairs across the attic floor. Everything's getting soaked up here because I'm sweating so much. It's kind of gross. I'll screw it on there like that. That's probably too much weight for that anyways. Starting to get sweat on my eyes and I can't see that good anymore. Not good. Oh man, this is really starting to hurt. Ugh. And this is not ideal, but we're just going to do this. Oh, that just broke. Okay. Alright, guess we can't do anything with that right now, so it'll just have to be unbonded until... I mean, technically the box is bonded from the shield, but that's not really good. Well, you know what I can do? I can just attach this to here, I guess. It's not ideal, but it's only a temporary box, so I'm not gonna fret over it too much, especially not in these conditions. Okay. Gotta go get some screws. So start taking some tools down. We're not gonna need the hammer anymore. Not gonna do this and that anymore. Don't need these drills anymore. Sure need the good battery and a different bit. So I'll leave that up here. I have to give my legs a break for a little while before I come back. Okay, so all we gotta do now is just screw this down. To keep this in place. add this piece to cover it up. All the connection look right. This I'll just sit down here underneath the insulation to protect it from the heat. That's the way it should have been originally. I don't know why it wasn't like that. Okay, and that's that. Like, that's a little bit, just gonna break away some of this drywall over here because it's a little bit putting some pressure on the wire. I don't want that. I'm gonna put the medallion there so it doesn't matter anymore. I was trying to keep it nice before, but now I don't care. Alright, that's that. So I'm just gonna put all this junk in there. And let's see, stuff that we gotta take down. Pretty much everything here. Gonna have to make 2 trips, I think. Alright, that's everything. Put the insulation back down. Okay, it's installed. What a relief. Now I still got to play with it down below with the medallion and everything, but that's fine. I can do that at leisure. This is the difficult part, and this is solved. All right. This is becoming so excruciatingly painful to be walking on these beams like this. time, at least for today. All right, and one last check to make sure that everything looks the way it should. No more tools up here. You know why this one's so bad? It's far across the house. The other ones were not that far. Really should be some insulation on this. Alright. Yeah, I really need to get new insulation up here. This stuff is not in good shape. It's old, it's 70-something years old. The heat just takes its toll on everything up here. Wiring and insulation. It's been too hot up here for the last 70 years. Alright. And it's not perfect, but like I said, it's going to be changed out soon. This whole cable going to be changed to a 14.3, and then when that happens, we'll tidy it up. At least for now, as I sweat all night during the summer, I can have a fan in the bedroom. You know, we got to get to the hallway fans before the winter time. I'm gonna need those for the heat. Not even out of shape anymore. I'm not tired. It's just the pain of climbing on the floor like this is what's doing me in. Oh man, this is rough. Doing a computer room is going to be the same thing because it's all the way on the other side of the house. Well, that's a long ways off. Again, I have a working fan in there for now, so it's kind of just going to stay put until further notice. Alright, we're almost done up here. I think I'm out of film here. I only got a couple minutes left anyways. Whew. Okay, that's a wrap. Oh, that was tough. It was more difficult than I thought it was going to be in terms of alignment and everything. I thought it was going to be simple, but for some reason it just wasn't quite simple. But it's okay, I got it. Alright, come on legs, don't cramp up now. Good. I'm gonna have to go take a shower now. It's raining again. Alright, I'll finish cleaning up off video just so I don't run out of film before we're done. Let's go take a look at the finished product. Well, it's not a nice clean install like I'd prefer, but it's there. And once I put the medallion up in the fan, it'll cover all that. I don't know why the sealant did that. I think that it's just getting to the point where the sheetrock is brittle. See, it's just crumbling. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's the way it is. So whatever, the medallion will hide it. It's here. Fan goes up, you won't know the difference. I almost forgot about these 4 other screws. These have to go in still. It is never ending with this project. That's now 2 screws gone. Okay, just 1 screw. Now, I'm not even going to attempt the fan today at the rate this is going. Not even going to attempt it. Alright, now it's done. It's sturdy, it's secure, it looks awful, but the medallion will fix that.